Have you ever woken up one morning and felt like today could change everything? Like the air feels different and your heart's telling you something big is coming.
Oh, I know that feeling. It's like the universe is whispering, get ready, something's about to happen. Today, we're diving into a story about one of those mornings, a day that starts ordinary but turns into something life-changing.
Exactly, Jackson. This episode is all about daily routines, the little things we do every day that shape who we are. But it's also about how one day, one choice, can rewrite your story.
And for our listeners learning English, we're going to teach you how to talk about your day, from waking up to going to bed, with simple, natural phrases you can use right away. Plus, we'll share a story that'll make you think about your own routines.
So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's start this journey together. Ready, Jackson?
Born ready, Samantha. Let's do this.
Let me take you back to a small apartment in Chicago, 3 years ago. It's 6:30 in the morning, the sun's just peeking through the curtains, and Anna, our main character, is hitting the snooze button on her alarm clock. I wake up at 6:30, she always says, but really, it's more like 6:45 after 3 snoozes.
Ha! I feel that. I wake up at 6:30 sounds so disciplined, but those extra 15 minutes of sleep, pure gold. So, Anna's starting her day like most of us, right?
Exactly. She rolls out of bed, rubs her eyes, and says, I brush my teeth. Then she shuffles to the kitchen and says, I make coffee. Every morning, the same routine. Coffee, toast, a quick scroll through her phone. I eat breakfast at 7:30, she'd tell you.
Okay, let's pause for our listeners. These are great phrases to learn. Samantha, can you repeat them slowly?
Sure thing. Repeat after me. I wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth. I make coffee. I eat breakfast at 7:30. Try saying them out loud, listeners. It's simple, but it feels good to say it confidently.
Love that. These are perfect for beginners. And notice how we use at for specific times, like at 6:30 or at 7:30. That's a little grammar tip for you. We'll come back to that later.
Good catch, Jackson. So, Anna's morning is predictable. She's 28, works at a small marketing firm, and her routine is her anchor. She says, I start work at 9, and every day she's at her desk sipping coffee, checking emails. But this morning, something feels off.
Oh, what's going on? Is this the universe whispering moment you mentioned?
You're onto it. As Anna's eating her toast, she gets a text from her best friend, Maya. It says, Anna, I'm moving to Seattle. I got the job. Anna's happy for Maya, but her heart sinks. Maya's been her rock. They meet every weekend, grab coffee, talk about life. I meet friends on weekends, Anna always says. But now Maya's leaving.
Oof, that's tough. It's like her routine's getting shaken up. So what does Anna do next?
She tries to stick to her routine. She says, I go to work, and heads out the door. But her mind's spinning. She's thinking, what's my life without Maya here? What's my routine for?
That's so relatable. Routines give us comfort, but when something changes, it's like, whoa, what now? For our listeners, let's practice a phrase Anna might say. Repeat after me. I go to work. Simple, right? Try it again. I go to work.
Perfect. And notice, listeners, we're using the present tense, like I go, I eat, I wake up. It's how we talk about daily habits in English. Jackson, want to explain why that's important?
Sure. When you talk about routines, you use the simple present tense because it's something you do regularly. Like, I eat breakfast means it happens every day. It's a small but powerful way to sound natural in English.
Love that explanation. Okay, let's keep going with Anna's story. She's at her desk now, but her heart's not in it. She's thinking about Maya, about change, about what her days mean. So Anna's at her desk, staring at her computer. She says, I finish work at 5, but today the hours drag. She's distracted, thinking about Maya, moving away. During her lunch break, she takes a walk in the park, something she loves. She says, I walk in the park, trying to clear her head.
Walking in the park sounds nice. I bet it's a good way to think things through. Let's teach that phrase. Repeat after me. I walk in the park. Again. I walk in the park. Easy, right?
Super easy. And Anna's trying to hold on to these little moments, her walks, her coffee, her routine. But when she gets home, she's hit with another wave of emotion. She starts her evening chores. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen. But it feels empty without Maya's texts or calls.
Oh man, I feel for her. Losing your friend at distance is hard. Let's practice those chore phrases because they're so useful. Repeat after me. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen. These are things we all do, so they're great to know.
Exactly. And for Anna, these chores are usually comforting. But tonight, they're just mechanical. She sits on her couch and says, I watch TV. But even her favorite show can't lift her mood. She's thinking, what's my life about? Is it just work, chores, and TV?
That's deep. It's like she's questioning her whole routine. I think a lot of us have been there. Samantha, can we do a quick dialogue to practice some of these phrases? Like how Anna might talk to a coworker about her day.
Great idea. I'll be Anna, you be her coworker, Tom. Ready?
Hey Anna, how's your day going?
It's okay, Tom. I wake up at 6:30, I eat breakfast, and I start work at 9. But today feels different.
Different. How so?
I don't know. I do the dishes, I clean the kitchen, but it's like I'm just going through the motions.
Nice. Listeners, try that dialogue with a friend or by yourself. Swap out the phrases, like say I go to school instead of I start work. It's a fun way to practice.
Love that. Back to Anna, she's struggling. She's always said, I read a book at night, but tonight she can't focus. She's wondering if her routine is enough. And then she gets an idea.
Oh, what's the idea? Don't leave us hanging.
So, Anna's sitting there, book in her lap, and she remembers something Maya said a while back. You're so good at writing, Anna. Why don't you share your stories? Anna's always loved writing in her sketchbook. I draw in my sketchbook, she says, but she also writes little stories, just for herself.
Wait, Anna's a writer? That's cool. Let's teach that phrase. Repeat after me. I draw in my sketchbook. Again, I draw in my sketchbook. And maybe add I write stories. Try it. I write stories.
Perfect. So Anna pulls out her sketchbook and starts writing. Not just a little note, but a real story about a woman who feels stuck in her routine. As she writes, she feels something shift. It's like she's pouring her heart onto the page. She says, I write in the evening, and it feels like a new routine starting.
That's powerful. It's like her routine's evolving. She's not just doing chores or watching TV, she's creating something. Can we talk about why that's such a big deal?
Absolutely. Writing gives Anna a way to process her feelings about Maya leaving. It's not just a hobby, it's a turning point. She starts thinking, maybe I can share this. Maybe I can connect with others through my stories.
That's so inspiring. And it ties back to our topic, daily routines. Anna's adding something new to her day, like a spark. Let's do a quick role play to show how she might tell Maya about this. I'll be Maya, you be Anna.
Maya, guess what? I started writing again. I write in the evening now, and it feels amazing.
Anna, that's awesome. What kind of stories?
Just stories about life, you know. I write in my sketchbook after I do the dishes. It's like my new routine.
Love that. Listeners, try making your own mini dialogue like that. Use phrases like I write in the evening or I do the dishes. It's a great way to practice speaking naturally.
And here's the big moment. Anna decides to take a writing class on weekends. She says, I meet friends on weekends. But now she's also saying, I go to a writing class. It's a small step, but it feels huge.
That's a game changer. She's building a new routine, one that's hers. Let's teach that phrase. I go to a writing class. Repeat after me. I go to a writing class. Again, I go to a writing class.
So Anna's story doesn't end with her solving everything. She's still figuring it out. But by adding writing to her routine, she's found a way to feel alive again. She still says, I wake up at 6:30. I eat breakfast at 7:30. But now she's also saying, I write stories.
That's beautiful. It's like her routine went from being a cage to being a canvas. She's painting her life with new colors. And for our listeners, this is a reminder. Your daily routine can be more than just tasks. It can hold your dreams.
Well, said Jackson, let's review some of the phrases we learned. I'll start. I wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast at 7:30.
And I'll add, I start work at 9. I walk in the park. I do the dishes. I write in the evening.
And here's a grammar tip we mentioned earlier. Use the simple present tense for routines. I go, I eat, I write. It's how we talk about what we do every day.
And a practice idea for you listeners. Try saying, my day today is, and describe your morning, afternoon, and evening. Like, in the morning, I make coffee. In the afternoon, I go to school. At night, I watch TV. Write it down or say it out loud. It's a great way to build confidence.
I love that idea. And Anna's story shows us that routines aren't just about doing the same thing every day. They're about finding meaning, even in the small moments. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's walking in the park. Maybe it's calling a friend.
Yeah, it's about making your day yours. Anna's story reminds me that change is scary, but it's also a chance to grow. And speaking of growth, learning these phrases is a step towards speaking English more naturally.
Wow, Jackson, I got a little emotional telling Anna's story. It's amazing how a small change in your routine can open up a whole new world. What's one thing you're taking away from this?
For me, it's the idea that routines are what you make of them. Anna added writing to her day, and it changed everything. And for our listeners, I hope you feel inspired to try these phrases. Talk about your day. Share your story. It's how you connect with people.
Beautifully said. Listeners, we hope you enjoyed this episode and learned some new ways to talk about your daily life. Practice those phrases, write about your day, and let your routine tell your story.
And one last thing, if you loved this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Speak Easy English. It's the best way to get more stories like Anna's and keep improving your English.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit subscribe and support our channel, Speak Easy English, for more stories that inspire, teach, and connect. Until next time, keep speaking easy.
See you next episode.